This is how you wire a DB box. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So the circuit breakers that I'll be using are here. This is actually for another house that I have to wire, so I just thought, why not make a quick video about it. So it's a summary of everything that you have to do in a DB box, because I don't even have all the equipment that I needed. So without wasting any time, let's do it. You'll have to connect your circuit breakers to the DB box. Actually, this is a main switch. It's a 63 amp main switch. So I'm going to plug it here. I don't know whether you can see. Okay. And you have to lock it. Circuit breakers, this type of, okay, as you can see, it was not fully in. This type of things are different. So use the ones that, and it's fully now. And then this time we will install the earth leakage, still 16 3 amp earth leakage. And then from 63 amp I'll have to look for a bigger circuit breaker. Okay, I'm gonna take the 32 amp circuit breaker and then plug it in. Okay, and then another 32 amp. This one will be for the stove and this one will be for the geyser. From there we will move on to 15 amps or to 20 amps. So sorry for that. To 20 amp circuit breakers. This one will be for the plugs. It's not a huge house, so I don't think I will need a lot of circuit breakers. And then the last ones are 10 amps. This one will be for the lights. And this is how it looks. So since we are done with that, we now move to the main wiring. We have to connect our neutral wire from the earth leakage side to the 2-pole switch side, the main switch. And this is how we do. Use the neutral, then you tighten it. Make sure that it's tight, but also make sure that the insulation does not get stuck in there, because this is something that causes in most cases something like those short circuits, and can even make your circuit breakers burn. So when you cut your insulation, make sure that you don't cut too much, but you also don't cut too less. Okay, and then this one will go to this neutral side, and again we'll have to tighten it. And this is how it will look like. Now that we're done with that, we'll move on to the live wire. This is how it will look like. So what we need to do right now is to connect the live wire from here to feed the circuit breakers. It could be here, it could be here. And then we have to connect the neutral to this neutral side. Okay, so before we do that, we'll have to connect our aluminum bus bar to connect all the circuit breakers. You don't necessarily have to use the bus bar like I'm going to use. This is the one that I'm talking about. This is the type of thing that I'm talking about. You can also use jumper cables, like the same size as this one. Don't use smaller ones, because if you use smaller ones, like for example you use a 2.5 millimeter wire to jump from let's say to jump around here. This is a 32 amp circuit breaker, and then you'll have to connect the bigger wire. So it means that the current that will be coming here will be, the current or the voltage will be much smaller as it was supposed to come in. So make sure that you use the correct type of wires or the correct size of bus bars. So right now I'm going to connect them here. It's actually not a big deal connecting them as they were previously connected. No, this is not it. This is it. And then you'll have to tighten the bolts on these circuit breakers. Make sure that you tighten each and every one. It's easy to forget, like if you tight one part, you might think that all the parts are done, so make sure that you do it correctly. Oh, okay, before we tighten it, because we'll have to connect this live wire on top, let's just leave it for now and then move to the live wire that will have to be connected here. Okay, now that we're done with our live wire, we'll have to connect it from this live side to this live side. Normally, okay, this is a bit confusing, but not really confusing, such that if you don't understand this type of things, you might be confused. People usually connect this live wire in this area, this side, so they can loop it from this side to this side or from this side to this side. It's a matter of preferences. So most people might get confused that, okay, this is the part that you have to connect the live wire, but necessarily it isn't. You can connect it in any of the circuit breaker, as long as the voltage or the current can move from this to from all these circuit breakers, then it's fine. For mine, I'm going to connect it here together with that. Okay, let me untighten this so that we can also connect the bus bar. I'm gonna connect it to this side together with the bus bar that has to be connected, and tighten it. Okay, and that is done. Then we'll move on to this live, and we'll also tighten this side. So what this basically do is it takes the power from the earth leakage and then feed it to all the circuit breakers, so that you can have power in all these circuit breakers, you see. And now we'll move on to the neutral, this neutral, and then we'll connect it to this side. You see, it's quite simple. Actually, I think I should connect my neutral here. I mean, yeah, it's a neutral wire here, and then take the earth to this side, because if I connect it here, then I will save on these wires, and I think for the earth it will be much easier to connect here. So you can easily remove these two things and then switch it to any place that you want. You can even connect the neutral wires here and connect the earth wires here, but so that even if I don't maintain this circuit breaker, if there is a problem, we have to do it correctly, you see. And to just not confuse people, so let me quickly remove these two here and then these two here, and then we'll connect the neutral wire. Okay, so sorry, my bad. I realized that I can, though I can, but I can't move this bus bar to this side, because if you can see, it is also connected to the DB. So it's an earth, this is the earth side, so it's supposed to protect the whole DB, and it has to be connected. So if I move this bus bar to this side, then it won't be connected to this side, so I'm going to leave it like this. Now that we have our neutral wire, we connect it from the earth leakage to the bus bar, where we will connect all our neutral wires. So take my screw, and then you can connect it in any place that you want here. So this is where you will also connect all your neutral wires, and then you'll have to connect it from this neutral and then tighten it. Make sure that it's tight enough, and then to this neutral you can connect it in any place that you like. So because of how I cut my wires, my wire, I think it will be here. Tighten it. Yeah, it will be connected right here. Okay, this one is not working. Where is my other? Okay. Yeah, that's something that you'll have to face if you are wiring houses. You will forget where you put some of your of your tools. Yeah, so from here everything is all set up. All we have to do, we connect the live wires from all the circuit breaker. For example, this will be the stove. We'll have to connect a live wire for stove here, and then a live wire for geyser here, live wires for the plugs here and here, and then live wires for the lights here and here. And then the main the supply, or the cables that will be carrying power to this circuit breaker will be connected here, and then the neutral, the light, the earth will be connected here. So let me just simply do a demonstration, because I don't have all the wires. Let me do a demonstration of how the power will come in, and then how the earth will be connected, and also a demonstration of just how any of these circuit breakers can be connected. It's quite simple. It's really simple. Let me just do this very quick. For example, if this is a this is the plug, the lights. You will just have to put your live wire here, and then you simply tighten your circuit breaker, because that's basically just it. There is no other process, there is no other thing that will make it difficult. This is it. So this wire will be going to your light the way you want it. And then for the neutral, I think I have a neutral wire around here. The neutral all goes to the same place. No complications there. Neutral all goes to the same place. It's not like the circuit breakers where you will have to maybe for the circuit breakers where you have to wire certain wires in a certain circuit breaker. This one goes any place, so I can put my neutral wire here. Okay, yeah, and then I'll just tighten it. And then that's it. If it's going to wire to the light, you'll see this is the live, this is the neutral, and we have power, you see. So let me also show you how the supply will be connected. Take it, this is our live supply, this is our earth, and this is our neutral. Then connection is pretty much simple. You can start with the wire that you like. Which one is that? This is our live, and then we'll have to connect this one here, and then you tighten it. This should go to the main switch, not the earth leakage, because you want to be able to control the earth leakage using the main switch. Oh no, this is the neutral. Then we connect our neutral wire here, and then you also tighten it, and then our earth wire will go to the earth side. You see, this will be very simple. It can be connected anywhere you like on this earth side, anywhere you like. Okay, to mess that or not. Okay, not there, I guess. Yeah, but anyway. And then you have to put in your screw and tighten it. So this is it, guys. This is it. This is how your DB should look like. Well, you should try to make it look more attractive, not like this wire, because this is terrible. You can see this is really terrible. You see, so here's what goes on. The power comes into the main switch. This is the main switch, or the 2-pole, whatever you call it. It's a main switch to me. It goes into the main switch, okay? And then that's why I'm saying the main switch have to control everything here. If we switch this one on, then the power can travel from these wires to the earth leakage, you see. And from the earth leakage, if the earth leakage is on, then the power can travel again from this earth leakage to the circuit breakers and to the neutral bus bar, and then we have power. This is how it works. Nothing more complicated. This is just it.